11. He pays more attention to his phone than he does to you. Does he seem like he might be more committed to his phone than you? Is he jumping up to take every call and respond to every message? Or worse, does he get involved playing games or scrolling through social media? If he's paying more attention to his phone than he does to you, he's not showing that he values your interactions. It's rude and disrespectful. If he wants to marry his phone, he needs to divorce you first. Otherwise, he needs to learn how to tune out technology and tune into his marriage. 12. He doesn't listen when you try to talk to him. When you try to have conversations with him, you know he's not listening. He really doesn't care what you're saying. Sometimes, he tries to fake it. Other time, he doesn't even try. He's just not interested in what you have to say. This is incredibly hurtful, but it's also a clear sign that he doesn't value you. You are trying to tell him something important, and he's deep into a YouTube video about shoes. Or you want to catch him up on your day, but he's too busy messaging his buddies. It hurts, and it's not kind. You deserve so much better. 13. He won't go to couples counseling. It's not that he doesn't understand the relationship is in trouble. He just doesn't want to go to couples counseling. He doesn't care if you see a counselor, but he's just fine the way he is, or so he says. Couples counseling is off the table. He won't even consider it. Nothing you say or do changes his mind because he just doesn't value the relationship enough to try to save it. 14. He doesn't miss you when you're away. When you go away for work or to see family, he doesn't miss you. He doesn't say it or act like it. It's as if he doesn't care if you're there or not. The cold, hard truth is that he doesn't care. He doesn't value you. He doesn't miss you when you're gone. You can remember a time when he did, but that time is long gone. 15. He has no interest in solving the problems in the relationship. He sees the problems in the relationship but has no interest in fixing them. He'd rather avoid them, deny them, or tell you to get over them. He isn't going to change. Why don't you? He doesn't value you, so why would he put work into the relationship? He's just coasting right now, maybe even waiting to see what you'll do. He doesn't care to solve the problems because he doesn't see anything worth saving. 16. He constantly finds fault with you. You can't do anything right. He constantly criticizes everything you say or do. No amount of trying is ever enough. You feel like you're constantly letting him down. You feel like you're just not enough anymore, and you don't know how to be more. You are doing everything you can and just can't measure up to his unrealistic standards. He's setting the bar high because he no longer values you, not because you no longer have value. 17. He talks badly about you to others in his life. He badmouths you to his friends, family, and colleagues. Do you notice they treat you differently now? It could be because he's making you look bad so he can look good. He can't exit this relationship in a good light if you look like you're doing everything you can to save the relationship. No, he needs you to look like the problem. He needs to appear to be the man of value who was with a woman who wronged him, or his stories over the years will fall apart. He's setting the scene, and it's because he just doesn't value you anymore. 18. He's not interested in intimacy with you. His desire for you used to be obvious. He was always initiating intimacy. Then, it all changed. He has a headache. He's tired. He has to get up for work early. Excuses he would never have used in the beginning are used routinely to get out of being close to you. Lack of interest in intimacy could be medical. It could even involve his mental health. It could also be a sign that he no longer values you. It's time to find out which one it is so you can decide what you want to do about it. 19. He treats everyone better than you. This is one of the clearest signs your husband doesn't value you anymore. Is he great to everyone except you? That's not okay. You're his partner. Shouldn't his kindness extend to you most of all? If you can see that he's wonderful to everyone else and yet neglectful or downright mean to you, he doesn't value you, and it's not your fault. You are a person of value. His inability to see and appreciate it doesn't make that any less true. 20. He doesn't include you in his future. His plans for the future are absent of you. You notice he doesn't talk about the next holiday or next family vacation. He's not planning to be around. At least, he's not planning to keep you around for it. Whether he's planning to dump you or to wait passively for you to dump him, he's not making future plans with you in mind. He's just biding his time and evaluating his options. He doesn't value you, but he's not yet ready to make that leap into the alone unknown. What to do if you're not valued? If you're the spouse who the other person no longer values, here are some self-care tips to help you while you decide what you want to do. See a therapist. You don't know how much you need one until you go. Trust me on this. You need one. Work on strengthening your self-love. Remember that one of the best things you can do is to talk about your situation with an experienced relationship coach and let them help you. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family. Plan friend dates to alleviate some of the loneliness you may be experiencing. Learn about attachment issues and address your own. Learn to communicate your wants and needs clearly. Build stronger relationship boundaries. Practice regular self-care. Match their effort level by downgrading your own. Begin to focus on your relationship with you, rather than on your relationship with them. Final thoughts. You deserve to be loved, valued, and appreciated. The person in your life should feel lucky that they get to be there, and you should feel lucky, too. Otherwise, you could just be alone if you're going to feel lonely anyway. I hope you find the strength you need to do the thing you know you should do next. Whether that's fighting for your relationship or saying goodbye, I wish you healing, happiness, and a love that doesn't ever make you doubt your intrinsic worth.